What if I told you that every single day you're wasting the most powerful source of energy you'll ever possess? An energy so potent that it can create life itself. But instead of harnessing it, you're letting it drain away, leaving you tired, stressed, and unfocused. This is the same energy ancient masters guarded as their greatest secret. The energy that fuels vitality, creativity, and even spiritual awakening. Let me share something with you. Years ago, I stumbled upon a teaching so old it's been passed down for over 5,000 years from Taoist monks, hidden in the mountains of China. These masters seemed ageless. Their eyes were sharp, their bodies strong, their minds clear. And they all knew one thing: sexual energy, this life force, known as Ching Chi, is not just for pleasure. It's the core of their power. They knew how to harness it, circulate it through their bodies, and transform it into raw vitality. But here's the shocking part. We in the modern world, we've been taught the exact opposite. We're encouraged to release this energy constantly. Every time we do, we lose power. We drain our life force. We weaken our bodies and minds. But here's the truth. Once you learn to control and circulate this sexual energy, your entire life can change. Imagine waking up each day full of energy, your mind sharper than ever, your body radiating strength. People are drawn to you, not because of what you say, but because they feel your presence. That's what's possible. This is the real key to vitality, success, and even happiness. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to tap into this forgotten power using an ancient technique called the Microcosmic Orbit. Stick with me, because this could be the most important thing you ever learn. You see, in Taoism, sexual energy is far more than just the desire for pleasure. It's not something to be ashamed of or wasted. It's your life force, the raw fuel that powers your body, your mind, and your spirit. The ancient Taoists called it Ching Chi, and they believed it was the foundation of health, vitality, and even spiritual enlightenment. Let me explain. From the moment you're born, your body is fueled by this internal power source. It's the same energy that drives growth, fuels your passions, and sparks creativity. But over time, we've been taught to misuse it. We've been told to see sexual energy as something purely physical, something to be chased or released for pleasure alone. And every time we do, we lose a part of our vitality. But here's what those ancient masters understood: sexual energy is the most potent form of Chi, your internal life force. And when you learn to harness it, you can transform it into strength, clarity, and even spiritual power. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a raging fire within you. Most people just let it burn out quickly, over and over again. But what if, instead, you could capture that fire, stoke it, and direct its heat to warm your entire body and mind? That's exactly what Taoist masters do. When you circulate sexual energy through your body, it nourishes your organs, strengthens your immune system, and sharpens your mental focus. It's like charging your internal battery, giving you the power to work harder, think clearer, and feel truly alive. And this isn't just spiritual theory. Modern science is starting to catch up. Studies show that sexual energy, when retained and transmuted, can boost testosterone, reduce stress, and increase productivity. Athletes, artists, and high achievers throughout history have tapped into this power. Muhammad Ali famously practiced celibacy before fights. Nikola Tesla credited his mental clarity to sexual control. But Taoism goes even further. It teaches that this energy can unlock your full human potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's not about denying pleasure. It's about mastering it, turning desire into power. And the tool to do that, the microcosmic orbit. This ancient technique is the key to taking your sexual energy and circulating it through your body, transforming it into pure life force. Once you master it, you'll no longer feel drained or weak. You'll feel charged, magnetic, unstoppable. This is the power that lies within you. And next, I'll show you exactly how the microcosmic orbit works and why it changes everything. Now that you understand the power of sexual energy, let's talk about the pathway that lets you transform it into pure vitality, the microcosmic orbit. The Taoist masters discovered that our bodies have an invisible energy system, a network of pathways that carries our life force, or Chi, throughout the body. Think of it like an energetic highway. When the traffic is flowing smoothly, you feel alive, creative, strong. But when it's blocked or underused, you feel tired, stressed, and disconnected. The microcosmic orbit is the central highway of this energy system. It's a loop that runs up your spine and down the front of your body, connecting your most powerful energy centers. The Taoists discovered that circulating Chi through this orbit is the key to unlocking your full energy potential. Let me break it down for you. It starts at your lower tan tine, an energy center located just behind your navel. This is your power plant, your energy storage center. From there, the energy flows down to your perineum, the base point between your genitals and anus. This is the gate of life and death, where sexual energy is either lost or harnessed. From this point, the energy travels up the spine. It passes through your kidneys, strengthening your vital organs. It moves through the back of your heart, nourishing your emotions. Then, it reaches the base of your skull, activating your brain stem and nervous system. Next, it rises to the crown of your head, where it connects you to the universe. This is the point where many spiritual traditions talk about divine energy or enlightenment. Finally, the energy flows down the front of your body through your forehead, throat, heart, solar plexus, and back to the lower tan tine. When this loop is open and flowing, it's like flipping the switch on your internal power grid. Sexual energy, which is often trapped in the lower body, is pulled upward, feeding your organs, clearing your mind, and energizing your spirit. But here's what's important. This isn't about forcing the energy. Taoism teaches us to guide it gently with the mind and breath. When done right, the microcosmic orbit turns sexual desire into pure life force. This is the foundation. Every great master of Taoist energy cultivation started here. And once this pathway is open, you gain control over your body and mind in a way few people ever experience. But there's one more piece, the real secret. You need to combine this pathway with your sexual energy. That's when the magic happens. That's what will unlock in the next section. You now understand the microcosmic orbit, this incredible energy highway within you. But the real power comes when you combine it with your sexual energy. Hear why. Sexual energy is the rawest, most potent form of life force you have. It's creative power, the energy that can literally create a human life. But most people let it go to waste. The Taoists understood this. Sexual energy is fuel, but if you don't know how to channel it, it burns out quickly. You feel a brief pleasure, followed by fatigue, brain fog, and even guilt. That's because you're losing precious Ching Chi, the very essence of your vitality. But what if you could redirect that sexual energy upward into your organs, your brain, and your spirit? That's exactly what combining sexual energy with the microcosmic orbit allows you to do. Think about a fire. If you just let it burn uncontrollably, it destroys everything in its path. But if you channel it into a furnace, it can power an entire home. Sexual energy is the same. It can burn you out, or it can fuel your physical, mental, and spiritual growth. Hear how it works in Taoist practice. When you feel sexual arousal, that heat, that excitement, that's Ching Chi being activated. Most people let it explode outward. The Taoists do the opposite. They capture that energy and draw it upward through the microcosmic orbit. You start at the lower tan tine, the energy storage center below the navel. You breathe deeply into that area, activating your sexual energy. Then, using your mind and breath, you gently guide that energy up the spine. As the energy rises, it nourishes your kidneys, boosting your vitality. It passes your heart, opening you to deeper love and joy. It reaches your brain, sharpening your focus and creativity. Finally, it completes the loop, returning down the front of your body, gathering in your tan tine, where it's stored and refined. Each time you circulate your sexual energy like this, you supercharge your body and mind. You're no longer a slave to your desires, you're their master. You turn lust into power, desire into focus. This is the path to mastery of your energy, your emotions, and your life. The result: explosive vitality, clearer thinking, a magnetic presence that others can feel. This is why Taoist masters seem to defy age, why they radiate calm strength. They've learned the art of transforming sexual energy into pure life force. And the best part, anyone can learn this. Next, I'll show you exactly how to practice this, step by step, so you can unlock this power in your own life. All right, you understand the power of sexual energy. You understand the microcosmic orbit, that hidden energy highway running through your body. And you know that when you combine these two forces, you unlock a level of vitality, clarity, and strength that most people will never experience. Now, it's time to get practical. I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step process to start circulating your sexual energy through the microcosmic orbit. This is the practice that Taoist masters have guarded for thousands of years. Because when you do this, you tap into your body's most primal power. Let's break it down. Step 1, prepare your body, warming the stove. Think of your lower belly as the stove where your energy is ignited. Taoists call this area the lower tantine. It's just below your navel, deep inside your abdomen. This is the battery of your life force. Sit comfortably on a chair or cross-legged, whatever works for you. Keep your back straight but relaxed. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply into your lower belly. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. As you exhale, gently pull it back in. Do this for a few minutes until you feel a slight warmth in your lower abdomen. That warmth is your Chi starting to wake up. This is called warming the stove. Without this, nothing moves. So never skip this step. Step 2, activate your sexual energy. Now, gently awaken your sexual energy. This doesn't mean arousing yourself like you would before release. This is subtle. Simply bring your attention to your sexual organs, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Breathe into this area. Feel the warmth building there. You might feel a gentle stirring, a tingling sensation, or a slight fullness. That's your sexual energy, Ching Chi, coming to life. Don't rush, don't force it. The key is relaxation. Step 3, start the circulation. Up the spine, here where the microcosmic orbit begins. As you breathe in, imagine pulling that warm sexual energy from your lower belly and your sexual center up to your perineum, the area between your genitals and anus. This is your gate of life and death. It's like the doorway to your inner power. Feel the energy gather there. Now, as you inhale slowly, guide the energy up your spine. Feel it move past your sacrum, your lower back, your kidneys. Let it rise further up between your shoulder blades, into the back of your heart. Keep breathing slowly. Next, let the energy flow up into your neck, the base of your skull, and finally to the crown of your head. Feel your entire spine lighting up as you do this. It's okay if you don't feel much at first. The energy is subtle in the beginning, but the more you practice, the more you'll start to feel that warm current rising. Step 4, complete the orbit. Down the front. When you reach the top of your head, don't let the energy escape. On your exhale, guide it down the front of your body through your forehead, down past your throat, into your chest. Feel it flow into your heart, filling it with warmth and strength. Let it move down into your solar plexus, past your navel, and back into your lower tantine. This completes the orbit up the back, down the front. One full loop. Each breath carries the energy further. Each loop strengthens your system. At first, it may take a few minutes to feel it. That's okay. Your job is to breathe, relax, and guide it with your mind. Step 5. Store the energy. After circulating your energy for a few minutes, always finish by storing it in your lower tan tine. Place your hands over your navel. Focus on the warmth in your belly. Breathe into this area and visualize the energy settling there like water filling a reservoir. This is crucial. You're not trying to send this energy out into the world. You're storing it, saving it, nourishing yourself. This stored energy becomes your inner power reserve, fueling your health, your focus, and your vitality long after you finish the practice. Key reminders for success. Relaxation is everything. If you try to force the energy, it won't flow. Your mind leads the energy. Wherever your attention goes, your energy follows. Focus on the pathway, and your body will respond. Daily practice, even 10 minutes a day, will start to build your internal power. What you'll feel over time. At first, it may feel subtle, like a gentle warmth or tingling. But as you continue, you'll feel waves of heat, pressure, and even bliss rising through your body. Your mind will clear, your stress will fade, and your sexual energy, once something that drained you, will become your greatest source of strength. This is true control. This is real power. And once you start feeling it, you'll realize this is what you've been missing all along. In the next part, we'll talk about the incredible benefits you'll start noticing as your sexual energy fuels your entire life, body, mind, and spirit. When you begin circulating your sexual energy through the microcosmic orbit, something incredible happens. You start to feel different, not just for a few minutes after practice, but all the time. Your body becomes charged with life. Your mind becomes sharper. Your emotions stabilize. You walk into a room and people feel your presence. This is what happens when you stop wasting your life force and start feeding your body, mind, and spirit with it. Let's break it down. Here, what you can expect when you master this practice. 1. Explosive physical energy and vitality. Sexual energy is your most potent fuel source. When you circulate it instead of losing it, you supercharge your organs. Your kidneys, heart, lungs, and liver all receive fresh, revitalizing energy. Your immune system strengthens. You wake up feeling refreshed, not dragging yourself out of bed like most people. You recover faster after workouts. Your stamina increases. It's as if you've tapped into a secret energy reserve that was locked away your entire life. 2. Emotional stability and inner calm. Negative emotions like stress, anxiety, or anger are just stagnant energy trapped in your body. When you open the microcosmic orbit, this trapped energy starts to move and transform. Suddenly, the anger that used to consume you, it dissolves into calm strength. the stress that left you exhausted. It turns into focus and mental clarity. Your heart becomes warm. Your mind becomes clear. You start to feel this deep, unshakable peace, even in the chaos of daily life. 3. Laser-sharp mental clarity. When sexual energy reaches your brain, it feeds your nervous system. Your thoughts become faster. Your focus sharpens. Brain fog gone. You'll find yourself solving problems faster and making better decisions without feeling drained. This is why ancient Taoist masters believed sexual energy fuels wisdom. When it rises to your brain, it awakens your higher intelligence. 4. Magnetic presence and attraction. This is one of the biggest shifts you'll notice. When your sexual energy is circulating through your body, you radiate strength. People can feel it, even if they don't understand why. You become naturally magnetic in conversations, in relationships, in business. People trust you more. They want to be around you. It's not about what you say. It's about the energy you carry. 5. Longevity and youthfulness. Taoist masters believed that preserving and circulating sexual energy slows down aging. And now, science is starting to back this up. Sexual energy boosts hormones like testosterone and DHEA, hormones directly linked to longevity. Your skin glows. Your body stays strong. Your eyes become brighter. You don't just feel younger, you look it. This is what happens when you tap into your sexual power. More energy, more clarity, more presence, more life. This is what you've been missing, and it's all within your control once you master this practice. But here's the thing. Most people get this wrong, and when they do, it can block their energy or even drain them further. Let's talk about the common mistakes and how to avoid them next. Harnessing sexual energy is the key to vitality, success, and spiritual power. But if you rush the process or force it, you can actually block your energy, or worse, burn yourself out completely. This is where most people fail. Let's break down the biggest mistakes people make and how you can avoid them. Mistake 1. Forcing the energy. Sexual energy is powerful, but it's also subtle. Most beginners try to force it up the spine. They tense their bodies, strain their breath, and push too hard, thinking they'll speed up results. But this backfires. Instead of flowing smoothly, the energy gets stuck, causing headaches, tension, or even dizziness. Taoist masters teach the opposite. Relaxation is the key. The more you relax, the more the energy will move naturally. It's like guiding a river. You don't force the water, you open the path. Mistake 2. Ignoring the lower tantine. Your lower tantine, the area below your navel, is your energy battery. It's where you store and refine your sexual energy. But most people skip this part. They try to shoot the energy straight to their head without building a foundation below. The result, they feel spaced out, anxious, or overstimulated. Always ground your energy. Start and finish every session by focusing on your lower tantine. This is what keeps your power stable. Mistake 3. Obsessing over results. Some people expect fireworks immediately. They want instant transformations. And when they don't feel the energy right away, they get frustrated. Here's the truth. Energy work is subtle, especially at first. The more you practice, the stronger your awareness grows. Some days, you'll feel waves of heat and tingling. Other days, it will feel gentle, like a quiet hum. Both are progress. The key is consistency, not chasing sensations. Mistake 4. Losing the energy after practice. Here's a critical secret. When you finish your practice, don't just stop and move on. If you don't properly store the energy in your lower tan tine, it will leak away. Always end by gathering your energy into your lower belly. Feel it settle like warm water. This is how you build lasting power. Mistake 5. Treating sexual energy as just physical. This is not just about sex. Sexual energy is life energy. It's the bridge between your physical body, your emotions, and your spirit. When you respect it as sacred, it transforms you on every level. Mastering sexual energy is not a quick trick. It's an art. It's a relationship with your own power. But when you get it right, everything's CH. Anges. In the next part, we'll talk about how to start your daily practice so you can unlock this power in your life today. So you've now uncovered the ancient secret, the power of your sexual energy and the microcosmic orbit. You understand what's possible: explosive vitality, mental clarity, emotional balance, and a magnetic presence. But knowing this is not enough. Real transformation only happens when you practice. And the truth is, you don't need hours every day. You just need to start. Find a quiet place, sit down, close your eyes, and breathe into your lower belly. Feel the warmth begin to build. Let your sexual energy stir gently, don't force it. Simply feel it. Then, guide that energy up your spine with your breath. Let it rise to your head and gently flow down the front of your body, returning to your lower belly. Each breath, each loop, you are awakening your life force. Some days, you'll feel heat surge through you. Other days, it may feel subtle, almost quiet. But every single time, you are building power. You are transforming. You are reclaiming control over your energy and your life. So, don't wait. Start today. Because this power, it's already within you. All you have to do is tap into it.